Spoiler warning in case you haven't seen Endgame. So what did you guys think of Endgame? I thought it was a pretty good movie. I think it was the best movie I've ever seen. I loved it. There were some very, very sad parts though, like Iron Man dying and everything. That was very sad. I kind of cried on that part. I never usually cry during movies. That was like the first time I've ever cried during a movie. Cause I've seen so many other Marvel movies with him in it, and like how he's not gonna be the actor for Iron Man anymore just made me sad. Yeah, it was probably the saddest Marvel movie I've ever seen, and the best. Just the way it was made just was so impressive. I loved it so much. I don't know, there were certain parts that I didn't like though, like Professor Hulk being added in. I kind of liked him more like as being normal Hulk, not Professor Hulk. And Thor not being in shape anymore. I just thought that was a little strange. I mean, hopefully eventually he'll get back to normal. But the one part that confused me at first was when they instantly killed Thanos at the beginning. I'm like, um, what just happened? I was so confused. I didn't understand like what was going on, but then like it said 5 years later, and I realized that they're probably gonna do something with time because that's just the way it would work. Nothing else would work like that. But then also in my head, I was thinking maybe they're going to go to different multiverses and get the stones and put them in the gauntlet and restore the power back and just put them back. That was kind of what they did, but really what they did was just go back in time to get the stones and then just instantly put them back so nothing like, would warp or anything and change like the past, or no, change the future is what I meant. Okay, I loved the Thanos battle. That was my favorite part. Whenever everyone started coming out of the portals and Captain America said Avengers Assemble was my favorite. I loved it because everyone just came together, like every single Avenger came together against Thanos' army as he stuck out his sword and getting ready to destroy Captain America. But then everyone else comes in, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, all of them. It was so great. I loved it so much. But then Iron Man had to make the ultimate sacrifice and snap his fingers. I think they were going to do like a soul dimension scene for him, but it was cut out of the movie. I think they're gonna add that in bonus features though. Hopefully they do, because I would like to see that scene. It would probably be like, I think his daughter Morgan, just as a grown-up, and like talking to, I don't really know what it would be, but that would just be what I would think. Another great part was when Captain America lifted Thor's hammer. Because you kind of got a glimpse of that in Age of Ultron. And this time he got to hold it because he was worthy enough then. And he used it against Thanos. We did get to see the time travel suits, all the matching suits for each Avenger. That was pretty cool. We also got to see a new Iron Man armor. I have a picture of that from the trailer. That was really cool. I think the coolest thing that happened though is how they made another gauntlet, and how like Iron Man secretly had another gauntlet inside of his armor, and he just quickly switched it out before Thanos could snap and put the gauntlet on. And then he says, "I am Iron Man," and snaps his fingers and saves everyone. That was like just the saddest part. The second saddest part though was when Black Widow died. That was also sad. I didn't like that. I didn't want one of them to have to die. but it was like the only way they could get the Soul Stone. Actually, I'm starting to think Captain America was supposed to go back in time to restore the stones at the end of the movie. But how did he restore the Soul Stone then? Like, how would that work? How would he get the Soul Stone back to where it was before? Because like you have to make the sacrifice, and I'm not sure how he would do that. But who knows? Since Spider-Man is back, that will you can tell that the new Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Far From Home, we know that that movie is going to be, well, going to take place after Endgame. I'm gonna do a review of the new Spider-Man trailer. So yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was great. If you haven't seen the movie, then I've kind of spoiled a lot. You shouldn't have been watching. If you have friends who haven't seen the movie, tell them to watch it because it is a great movie. I really suggest watching it. But yeah, I hope you had a good time watching this video and my review of Endgame. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button and pressing that bell for notifications. Notifications can be very helpful because you will be notified every time I make a new video and you could be the first person to watch that. Also, I'm doing a thing in my videos where I have a sound effect. It sounds like a dragon, but if you know what the wither storm is, that's what the sound effect is. If you hear that sound and you're the first person to comment down below that you heard it, you will get a shout out. So, yeah, look out for that. So yeah, I hope you had a great time watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.